Hi everybody, we're going to talk about what's on. So today I'm wearing the Armory's Model 12 sport coat. This is a new piece for this season. I'm wearing a 100 hands spread collar shirt in gray cotton linen, a Kenji Kaga silk tupioni tie in burgundy silk. I'm wearing a pair of Pamela bespoke trousers in a new fabric we're trying out from Love It. This is a wool and linen mix. A pair of the Armory's Broadway loafers in brown suede. And for my wrist check today, I've got the AP Royal Oak 56175. So this was an old Royal Oak they used to make in the 90s with a quartz movement. So they were very, very thin. And I really love this watch. It's one of my favorites. Why am I wearing this today? This is my maiden voyage for this jacket. I really like this jacket. It's new in the collection. It's a really unusual material, so it's by Solbiati. It's 100% linen, and it's a very unusual colorway. Like I've never come across this sort of colorway before. So it's kind of a beige cream with a navy Prince of Wales check on it, but the check is very, very faint, shall we say, or very broken up. You know, it's not quite as sort of imposing and geometric as you might expect. In fact, it's rather the opposite. You get this sort of textural effect out of it instead. I am really enjoying it. And you know, I put it together today with kind of brown trousers, but of course you could wear it as so with olive trousers. I think it would look great with blue jeans as well. Or I would love to see this actually with white trousers. And you know, today, because like here in Hong Kong, it's a little bit gray, it's a little bit rainy, I wanted to wear colors that were a little muted and a little bit more subtle as well. You know, so that's why I put the gray together with the cream and with the browns. And you know, funnily enough, and I'll tell you this, I have a very long-winded story to go over this. I heard a great story about Giorgio Armani. So I have a friend who interviewed him for a magazine, and you know, he was like, "Mr. Armani, you always have such a particular palette." And I noticed when I was taking the train to come and see you that this palette is from your hometown. You know, Armani was born in Piacenza in Italy, and that kind of dusty palette of like olives, blacks, browns, navies was really reminiscent of like their surroundings that they grew up in. And I just thought it was so interesting that like this palette followed this man through his whole career, you know. And yeah, someone who grew up in the UK, I feel like colors that I grew up with in the UK, you know, kind of like a little bit dustier, a little bit less vibrant, are colors that I'm attracted to too. So I don't know, something for you guys to think about. You know, are the colors that you like today related to the colors that you would just kind of grew up with? Other interesting news at the shop. So we have Naoya Hida coming to the shop Thursday. At the Pedder Building from Thursday to Saturday, we'll be holding the Naoya Hida trunk show. And he's coming himself and with a colleague and with the whole collection. And it's a great opportunity for you to see all the watches, to touch and feel them, to ask as many questions as you like to Hida-san. I highly recommend it. You know, even if you are not necessarily interested in the watches themselves, like Hida-san is such a wealth of knowledge and such a pleasure to talk to. It would be great to just spend a couple minutes with him. Okay, no appointment necessary. You know, you can just walk in. As I mentioned, we are having it at the Pedder location. Last thing, I'm surrounded by mannequins. This is like a little sneak preview of the collection right now. So this just dropped. This just dropped. This is awesome too. Really beautiful shade of peach. This as well, this is a beautiful shade of like, it's not quite navy, it's actually tends quite a lot into purple, but really elegant color, really beautiful. I really love this one. All right, well folks, I hope you have a great week, and that's it. Thanks for watching.